Ladies and gentlemen, gather around because we have got an absolute meltdown to discuss today. That's right, former President Donald J. Trump, master of deals, connoisseur of fast food, and reigning champion of can't let anything go, has now set his sights on an unexpected enemy, Fox News. Yes, you heard that right. Fox News, the same network that's practically been his hype squad for years. The betrayal, the drama, someone call HBO because this is peak television.
There, he surveyed some cars. It was happening as, Americans' 401k accounts were facing some struggles because of this tariff war happening right now. Was that an appropriate thing for the president to do there? Was it sensitive to the moment that we're in, buying a car, using the White House as a backdrop for that?
Well, first of all, he's promoting American-made products. I applaud him for doing that. He's not the first president to do that. Most presidents have done something like it in the past.
And because Trump has skin thinner than the most delicate strand of silk, he felt the need to weigh in. Posting today on Truth Social, I watched Jackie Heinrich from Fox over the weekend, and I thought she was absolutely terrible. She should be working for CNN, not Fox. Not surprisingly, I later found out that she's a fan of the White House Correspondents Association.
For those of you wondering, who is Jackie Heinrich and what does she do to deserve this presidential wrath? Well, she committed the cardinal sin. She asked a reasonable question. Now, if you've ever met Donald Trump or watched him for even 5 minutes, you know there's nothing he loves more than free advertising. So naturally, instead of ignoring the question like any rational politician, Trump responded with the finesse of a toddler denied a Happy Meal toy.
What is your message, President Trump? Buying a new car while there are some folks who will see this clip at home and they are struggling with their retirement accounts down at the moment, uncertainty about work ahead.
Well, I think they're going to do great. I think our country had to do this. We had to go and do this. They've taken away, other countries have taken away our business. They've taken away our jobs. I did it initially very strongly against, as you know, China and some others in the first term. And it was a very successful term. We had no inflation. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. And then we had COVID, which we had to straighten out. So I didn't want to be doing anything with respect to other countries at that time. And we did a great job with it. We handed the stock market over. It was higher than it ever was. And think of that, higher than it ever was to that point before. And nobody thought that was even possible. We did a great job. But we had the greatest economy in history. This economy, in my opinion, is going to blow it away. But what I have to do is I have to get the workers back. I have to get the factories open. We have 90,000 factories and plants are closed from what you had just prior to NAFTA, which is not very long ago. 90,000, think of it, 90,000 factories and plants are closed from what it was. And it's just not right. So, and we gave it away. Presidents before me gave it away, and I could name every one of them. But they gave it away, and we're taking it back. We're taking our jobs back.
This is where things get juicy, folks, because it turns out even some Fox News personalities were like, whoa, slow down there, buddy. Enter Brit Hume, a Fox News veteran who's seen it all. Even Brit Hume, a guy who has probably defended more conservative controversies than a lawyer at a tax fraud convention, had to step in and say, dude, you're overreacting. That's right, people. While the rest of America is watching their retirement accounts do the limbo, how low can you go? Trump is out here giving Elon Musk a free Super Bowl level ad on the White House lawn.
I watched her too. She plays it straight, covering both sides of a story, and has certainly played fair with you. You may have a case against some White House reporters, but not Jackie Heinrich.
And in case you think I'm exaggerating, let's talk about this now infamous Getty image. Oh yes, folks. That's not a speech. That's not policy. That is literally a Tesla sales pitch with prices and features clearly visible. If he were wearing a blue polo and standing outside a dealership, this wouldn't look any different.
Ow. That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow.
When did you buy?
What are you
going to
buy?
buy?
are you going to buy?
The one I like is that one.
And how does this work?
And I want that same color.
Are you going to put down a credit card? Elon, would you take a personal check from the president?
I do it the old I give checks.
Sure.
I like checks.
I think his credit's good.
Do you still have access?
I like a check better than this modern system of all of a sudden there's money in your account, nobody knows. I like signing a check.
Can I interest you in a fine American automobile? We got luxury, we got electric, we got me pretending I know how it works. Oh yes, because nothing screams economic savior of the working class like two billionaires laughing about personal checks while people are struggling to buy eggs. Translation, Elon endorsed me, so I am now his unpaid spokesperson. The same party that lost its mind over the idea that Hunter Biden might have been cashing in on his dad's name is now perfectly fine with Trump using the White House to literally hold a commercial for a billionaire's company. But hey, I guess it's okay when Republicans do it, huh?
It's downloaded as well. You can thump your music driving
You
around.
can do it. I just looked at it. I looked at that dashboard. You can do anything.
Mr. President, you buying a Tesla will boost Tesla sales and boost
Well, I
their
hope
stock?
it does. Look.
Was that your goal
I
by
care
doing
about
this?
one thing. When somebody's a great patriot, they shouldn't be hurt. He's a great patriot. He didn't know me from Adam until we met a little bit when I was in my first term, but he came out, he endorsed me very strongly.
Are you tired of politicians pretending to care about your financial struggles? Are you looking for a leader who will fight for you unless there's a billionaire nearby who needs a favor? Call 1-800-TRUMP-TESLA today and sign up for your free taxpayer-funded car ad. In all seriousness, this whole thing just proves that Trump's real priority isn't the hardworking Americans who elected him. It's the billionaires who benefit from his policies. That's why Medicaid and Social Security are on the chopping block, while tax cuts for the super rich remain untouched. So next time you hear someone say Trump is for the people, ask them which people. Because unless your last name is Musk or your net worth has 9 zeros, it ain't you.